Welcome to Ganjanit. Today we are again back with 5 current affairs related questions. So let's start the 5 QD section. The first question, Koshi Rail Mega Bridge. This is in news because Prime Minister is going to inaugurate on Friday this Koshi Rail Mega Bridge. This is in the state of Assam, Bihar, Tripura, Punjab. Right option is Bihar. Let's move to the info box. This bridge is 1.9 kilometers long. It was sanctioned in the year 2003-4. This bridge will connect Mithila and Koshi region after 86 years. Let's see the brief history of this bridge. In 1887, a meter gauge link was built in between Nirmali and Bhaptihari, that is Saraigarh. Due to heavy flood in 1934, this was washed away. Then, due to the nature of the Koshi River, no restore work was possible for long period. What is the importance? Strategic importance is there that it is along the India-Nepal international border. As I told you, Prime Minister will inaugurate this bridge on Friday. Let's move to the next one. BRICS. Who attended BRICS NSA, that is the top security officials meeting from India? Shakti Kanta Das, PN Mishra, Ajit Doval, none of these. Right option is Ajit Doval. Ajit Doval is the National Security Advisor of India. He attended the BRICS NSA summit via video conferencing. What was the agenda of this year's summit? It comprises of challenges and threats to global, regional, and national security in today's world. BRICS, that is the Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, they represents 3.6 billion people, which is around 42% of the world's population, and they have a combined GDP of 16.6 trillion, which is 23% of the global GDP. This year, the presidency of BRICS is with Russia, and this is the 10th meeting of BRICS NSAs. The third question of today is a big international event. Which countries signed Abraham Accord? USA, Brazil, China, India, Israel, UAE, Israel, UAE, Bahrain, none of this. And the right option is Israel, UAE, Bahrain. Let's see why this is an historic accord. US President Donald Trump, he hosted Israeli Prime Minister and foreign ministers of UAE and Bahrain for the signing of this historic Abraham Accord. This is the first Arab-Israeli peace deal in last 26 years. What is in this Abraham Accord? In this Abraham Accord, the UAE and Bahrain will establish embassies, exchange ambassadors, cooperate and work together with Israel. This was not there for last 26 years. The Abraham Accords also opened the door for Muslims around the world to visit the historic sites in Israel and to peacefully pray at Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem, the third holiest site in Islam. The point to be noted, the most interesting fact is that there are only two peace deals between Israel and the Arab states in more than a quarter of a century prior to signing of this historic accord. Egypt was the first Arab state to sign a peace deal with Israel in 1979, and Jordan, the next one, signed a peace pact in 1994. Fourth one, which Indian origin author is on Booker Prize shortlist? Jhumpa Lahiri, Avni Doshi, Vikram Seth, Kiran Desai. And right option is Avni Doshi. She's a first timer. Avni Doshi, born in US and Dubai based. Her name is shortlisted for the debut novel Burnt Sugar. This book has been published in India as Girl in White Cotton. According to the Booker website, this novel is a love story and a story about betrayal, sharp as a blade and laced with caustic wit. There are 13 longlisted novels for the Booker Prize. Out of that, 6 were shortlisted. Final ceremony will be in November. Who were the others? The others were Dan Cook, Dangemba, then Mengiste, Douglas Stewart, Brandon Taylor. The interesting fact is that out of the 6 shortlisted authors, 4 are first-time writers, and 4 of the shortlisted books are by women. The 2019 Booker Prize was won jointly by Margaret Atwood and Bernardine Evaristo. The Booker Prize is recognized as a leading prize for literary fiction written in English. The first time it was awarded in 1969. Last question for today. Which company emerged as lowest bidder for tender to construct new Parliament complex? This is a buzzing news. L&T Limited, Tata Projects Limited, Reliance Infra, GMR. And right option is Tata Projects Limited. Let's see the info box. Tata Projects is set to win this contract to build India's new Parliament building. This is a part of government's Central Vista redevelopment plans. 7 companies were there in the technical bids. Out of that, 3 were shortlisted and 2 participated in the financial bid. The government has set a deadline of March 2022 for the project for the celebration of 75 years of India's independence. What is the Central Vista Redevelopment Initiative? This is a rupees 20,000 crore redevelopment plan. It includes construction of a central secretariat and redevelopment of the Central Vista, which is the hub of some of the most recognizable government buildings, including the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Thank you. Keep watching Ganjinit. Look for your comments.